lesson was a bit tricky, but I think I got it now.
Yeah, same here. I'm glad we worked on it together. Me too. Working in groups really help.
I think we can help others who are still confused.
Guys, can I ask something? I didn't really understand today's topic.
Same here. I got lost halfway through.
No problem. We'd be happy to help.
How about we become your mentors for this topic?
Really? Thank you so much. So, can you start explaining about this lesson right now?
Okay, so what is English for academic purposes, or EAP? English, when used academically, is more than just language. It's a purposeful tool. According to Gottlieb and Slaviat, English as an academic language is shaped by the purpose, audience, and context in which it's used. That means the way we speak or write changes depending on the situation. We adjust our word choice, tone, sentence patterns, and communication styles depending on who we're talking to and what our goal is.
How about this? What makes writing academic?
Okay, so for the essential elements in academic papers, I'm really trying to make my papers sound more academic, but I'm not sure what exactly counts as academic writing. Can someone walk me through the essential elements? Of course, Ira. Let's go over the essential elements of academic writing. The first one is organization. Academic writing is organized logically. That usually means an introduction, body, and conclusion. Each paragraph should begin with a topic sentence and stick to one idea.
The second one is the tone. Your tone should be formal and objective, not casual. Avoid using slang, humor, or emotional expressions.
And for the choice of words, use precise vocabulary instead of vague words like thing or a lot. Choose terms that clearly describe what you mean, especially academic or field-specific terms. I get it now. So instead of saying words like things or a lot, I should use more precise terms like aspects, numerous, and significant.
Academic writing should be formal, using third-person language and avoiding contractions or informal phrases. Proper punctuation ensures clarity while following academic conventions like APA or MLA citation styles. Helps prevent plagiarism.
So, arguments must be supported by credible sources, and papers should be guided by a clear thesis statement. Additionally, academic writing requires critical thinking, moving beyond simple description to analyze, compare, evaluate, and synthesize information.
That really helps me what I'm aiming for. Thank you, girls!
Sorry girls, I'm late.
So, what are you discussing right now? So, we're gonna talk about IMRAD. This is the most common structure used in writing scientific and research papers. So, IMRAD stands for I, Introduction, M, Methods for Research, R, Results, A, Analysis, and D, Discussion.
So what exactly should be included in the introduction?
So the introduction, it gives background information, it presents the research problem, and states the purpose or research question.
That makes sense.
For the method section, what role does the method section play in an IMRAD structure?
I know that. The method section explains how the study was done, what tools, materials, and procedures were used.
And what is the purpose of the results section in IMRAD paper?
In the results, you present the data or findings, usually with tables, charts, or summaries.
And for the discussion
interprets the results, explains their meaning, and connects them to existing research.
So remember, IMRAD helps you organize your research clearly from asking the question to showing your results and explaining what they mean.
Sophia, have you ever tried writing an argumentative essay?
Not yet. Why is that and what makes it different from the other essays?
An argumentative essay is when you take a stand on an issue and support your side with facts, logic, and strong reasoning. You begin with an introduction that presents the topic, gives some background, and ends with your thesis statement, which is your main argument. Then in the body, you use the sexy structure. S is for statement, meaning what's your main point. Next is E, explanation. What do you mean by that? X, example or evidence, meaning what's your proof. Lastly is the why, meaning why does it matter to your argument.
So if my topic is why school should start later, my statement could be later school's times improve student performance. Then I explain, give research, and connect it back to my thesis.
Exactly. Don't forget to cite your sources. That gives your essay more power and avoids plagiarism.
Got it. So how do I end the essay?
With a strong conclusion, just restate your thesis, summarize your points, and leave the reader with something to think about.
Now, Chikaina, let's shift to something more creative, literary analysis.
That's interesting. What is it about?
Literary analysis is when you study a story, poem, or any literary work. Not just what it says, but how it creates meaning. Now, there are 4 key features. The first one is an arguable thesis. It is a personal idea or claim about what the text means. The second one is language focus. It looks closely at the tone, imagery, figurative language, and word choice. The third one is patterns or themes. It notices symbols, repetition, or ideas that come back. And the last one is a clear interpretation. It explains how these things affect the deeper meaning.
So, if I analyze the little prince and say the rose represents responsibility, I should find quotes to prove that?
Exactly. Then explain why that symbol is important in the story's theme. That's what makes your analysis strong.
So we should remember, an argumentative essay argues your point with logic and facts. And a literary analysis explores deeper meanings inside a story or poem.
Alright, so now let's review the process of analyzing text. So let's discuss the step-by-step process to guide your analysis. So first, we need to study the text with a critical eye. So what do you think that means, Charlie?
I know it means looking deeper than just the plot, like asking what the author was trying to say. Exactly. Don't just take things at face value. Now, after that, you need to choose a method of analysis. Are you focusing on character, theme, symbolism, or even historical context? Ira, which one are you choosing?
I think I'll focus on symbolism in Romeo and Juliet, like how the poison represents both love and death.
Next, read the work more than once. Each time you read, you will find new details or deeper meanings.
Moving on to step 4, compose a strong thesis. This is your main argument. It needs to be clear and specific.
Now, after your thesis, you need to do a close reading. Look at specific words, lines, or passages.
And next, you need to find evidence to support your thesis. So you can use direct quotes and examples.
After that, pay attention to style, tone, point of view, structure, and figurative language.
Now, don't forget to cite and document your sources properly. Use MLA or 8A format when quoting. And lastly, think about format and design.
Organize your work clearly with paragraphs, headings, and proper academic format.